Forecast with Taylor Hahn.
Welcome back, everyone. Your forecast for tomorrow is going to be quite similar to today. We're going to stay mostly dry, only about a 10% chance of any type of rain, and that's just to cover one or two isolated showers that might pop up across the area. But for the most part, we're going to stay nice and clear. It's going to be a very sunny day, and unfortunately, with that sun comes a heat advisory. So we're going to be very hot tomorrow with heat index values up to 108 degrees by 4 p.m. By 10 a.m., we're going to feel like 100, and then that's going to increase steadily to 108 by 4 o'clock. So tomorrow, if you're going outside, drink lots of water, bring sunscreen with you, and of course, maybe wear some lightweight clothing in case you just don't want to be susceptible to any heat illness. Unfortunately, though, this heat's not really going anywhere, at least for the beginning of the week. Monday, that's when we're going to have a heat advisory is already in effect for Monday. Tuesday and Wednesday are going to be hotter than Monday, but heat advisories haven't been put out just yet. I expect them to be put out pretty soon, and if not heat advisories, then extreme heat warnings. That's when heat index values get up to 112 degrees in some parts of the area. So that just means it's going to be very hot this week. So you're going to want to make sure you're drinking lots of water. Now to talk about the tropics, this is Invest 94L. The National Hurricane Center just labeled this as of like 30 minutes ago. Honestly, I'm not even sure why they're naming this thing. It's not very promising, if I'm going to be honest. It's in some marginally favorable conditions right now. Of course, it's got that warm water temperatures, and then but when it gets into next week, it's going to really ingest some Saharan dust that's out in the Atlantic right now. And then it's also going to come in contact with some wind shear. So I don't have very high hopes that this will turn into much of anything. And if it does, it's going to be very short-lived. We have just a few spaghetti plots for this, not of any of the important models. These are more just secondary models. And they're really not doing much with this thing, just kind of keeping it going along the Atlantic. And then this is the intensity guidance. Again, not the very important models. These are kind of secondary models, only keeping it at a tropical storm if it even develops into anything. Here's a final look at your 7-day forecast, remembering it's going to be very hot in the beginning of the week, and then we have rain coming come Thursday.